first season of Dr. Frost is really well done. It was a good introduction to the main characters and the series as a whole. The main character of this webtoon appears perfect since he has good looks and a brilliant mind. But as early as the prologue, we learn one of his major flaws, which is his inability to sympathize. This season has explained to us why he behaves that way, and thanks to good character development, he improves bit by bit. He may be excellent in his profession, but he's aware that he needs to do something about the things he lacks. It's nice that he makes an effort of becoming a better person by trying to understand himself and other people. And he does that through psychology. Stories similar to Dr. Frost usually make use of psychology or psychiatry in crime-related scenarios. So it's refreshing that in this series, it's more on the educational and medical perspective. Well, in season 1 so far at least. If it does change direction next season, that will be fine. It depends on how the creator does it anyway. By the way, the main character of most comics with a similar theme is often portrayed as a hero, someone who saves others. It's actually pretty much the same in Dr. Frost, as he helps his clients with their problems. But in this series, it goes both ways. The main character himself is getting help from his clients too. It's not on a straightforward manner though, but as he interacts with more people on each case he handles, he continues to grow as a person. The supporting characters, including his adorable pet, and the female lead had been good influences on him too. About our female lead, Seong-ah, I'm not sure if I pronounce it right, but anyway, when she first showed up, I was a little worried that she might be one of those typical female characters who are ignorant of a lot of things and or are hopelessly romantic towards the male lead. In other words, the useless type. But thank goodness, she's nothing like that. She's not the professor's assistant who only knows how to make coffee or tea. In fact, she's pretty knowledgeable in psychology too. She puts it into practice whenever she could. Dr. Frost himself said that she's even a model student. But since she's still inexperienced, she's still growing as she learns from the veterans like her boss. Her boss had difficulties as well when he was starting. I love how imperfect he is, in contrast to how perfect he seemed. Of course, while our main character sucks at stuff related to emotions, the female lead is like his direct opposite, his foil. She's not exactly an expert on dealing with people, but she's definitely much better in that aspect compared to Dr. Frost. She's the primary person helping him in becoming more human. Oh, our main characters are such a good pair. They make up for what the other lacks. And they don't need to be in a romantic relationship to have this good partnership. Well, whether they become a couple in the end or not, that's fine with me. Now, regarding this webtoon storytelling, the first episode already shows what this webtoon is going to be like, which is the informative yet entertaining type, where you can learn psychology in comic book form. There isn't much text, nor is it dialogue heavy. So it's not going to be boring due to too many things to digest. It won't feel like a lecture either. Besides, if you have even a small interest in psychology, this series will make you thrilled from the familiar terms that you will see every now and then. Each case had been done well. If asked which would be my favorite case, I guess I'll pick the second case, which is about a girl who had problems going to school. This is when Sion, the woman who is biased towards Frost at the beginning, later, she sets aside her hatred towards him for the client's sake. It's good to see professionals acting like professionals. I like it that the cases in this season are so different from each other, yet they're still connected, since our main characters get in touch with their previous clients from time to time. Sometimes, a case shows flashbacks on previous ones, not just inside the main character's dreams. So this series is not episodic to the point wherein a set of characters are only created for the sake of a particular case, then forgotten afterwards. And this is very common in a crime series. Anyway, that just shows that this webtoon is not really a crime drama, at least in this season. I'm very pleased that clients with psychological problems in this series aren't necessarily criminals. It sucks when people with mental disorders are often depicted as criminals in media, which is not always the case in real life. The client in each case of this webtoon had depth and complexity. They're so similar to real people. As we learn more about their circumstances and dilemma, we could either relate to them or at least understand them. Readers may not be drawn to them as they would have been to the main cast, but they could serve as a reflection of people we could meet or we meet in real life. So, this is more than just a psychology lesson. Well, overall, the first season is such a solid start to an amazing series. I'll immediately start season 2 after uploading this video. And that's it. Hopefully, you had enjoyed the first season of Dr. Frost as much as I had. Let me know your thoughts by dropping a comment. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye!